All right, welcome to Sumner High School, home of the Stingrays of Sumner High School. The 3-4 Sumner Stingrays, they're taking on Plant City. Plant City Raiders are 8-2 on the year. Hello, my name is Anthony DeSanto. I'm the voice for tonight on Stream Live Tampa. We're live here at Sumner High School. There's one out in the top of the first inning. Jaden Brown is pitching for the Stingrays, and he fires high, a fastball. It's 3-1 now, the count. There's one out, nobody on. It's going to be a very entertaining game. Plant City is the visiting team here, and they are 8-2 on the year, as we already mentioned. And if you're a fan of Tampa sports, Hillsborough County, Plant City is a team that is a force to be reckoned with, and they have a very good record as the batter takes a strike on the inside corner. Anthony Grasso is the batter for the Raiders. He's their shortstop. Batting second, there's one out, full count. Jaden Brown is pitching for the Stingrays. He is a senior, and he's only got 7 1/3 innings on the year, and that's fouled back. Jaden Brown, the pitcher for the Stingrays, like I said, is a senior, and he's only logged 7 1/3, but he's got 15 strikeouts on the season. But his unraveling and undoing so far has been the walks. He has 8 walks in 7 1/3 innings. So he needs to keep these Raiders off the base paths because it's going to be a messy game. It's already wet, and the base paths are going to be soggy. Ground ball to third base. Ramos throws him out. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Now batting for the Raiders, the catcher, number 9, Colin Schultz. All right, Schultz is stepping in. He's a senior on the year, batting .412 on the year. He's got 14 RBIs and 14 hits. 4 doubles on the year for Schultz. And just recently, stings that ball foul over the head of their head coach for the Raiders. Just recently, for Schultz, the batter right now, he is the recipient of the 2022 All-Tournament Saladino Tournament. That's, if you know anything about Tampa sports, that's a huge tournament that the Hillsborough County puts on, and Tampa baseball teams, also Tap Foul, participate in, and he was the All-Tournament catcher for the Saladino Tournament that just ended over spring break. Just got off a spring break here in Tampa, in Hillsborough County. 0-2. Brown has Schultz. Bounced in. Won't chase. Like we mentioned already, this is an 8-2 Plant City Raider team that is taking on, at home, the Sumner Stingrays in their second year. This is a second-year program here at Sumner High School in Riverview. They're 3-4 on the year. They got off to a hot start, but then have fizzled off and hit a wall recently as that ball sails high, 1-2 with 2 outs, or 2-2, sorry, with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. We're here live, Stream Live Tampa. I'm joined in the booth with Javier, the man, the myth, the legend. We'll talk to him a little bit later. Right now, it's a 2-2, foul back, straight back. Schultz, as we mentioned, is a top-notch catcher for the Plant City Raiders that are 8-2. Schultz on the year is batting .412 in 34 at-bats. He has 6 runs, 14 hits, 14 RBIs, and 4 doubles. And let's not mention his 4 home runs. So you like how I slid that in. He has 4 home runs on the year. This is a Plant City Raider team that hits the ball hard, and they're looking to put some runs on. But right now, Jaden Brown has the upper hand. They have 2 outs, and he's 3-2. The pitch sails high. That's a walk to the third-place hitter, Schultz. Now stepping in for the Raiders, Vanderzee. Now batting for Plant City, right fielder Jackson Vanderzee. All right, so as we mentioned, the walk to Schultz. Now Vanderzee is stepping in to bat for the Raiders with 2 outs. Vanderzee is another senior, batting .414 on the year. In 29 at-bats, he has 12 hits, 9 runs scored, and 6 RBIs. And, oh, by the way, he also has 3 home runs. So that ball sails high with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Stingrays and the Raiders locked in a varsity baseball game. Live here at Sumner High School. Again, this is a second-year program. The Stingrays facing off against the 8-2 Raiders of Plant City. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Evens out the count, 1-1. So there's a lot of things that the Raiders do really well, and we'll get to those things in a moment. And we're going to get to a lot of things as the game unfolds. They're a fast team, they're a powerful team, and they can pitch and play some really good, solid defense behind their pitchers.
We should have put Gary. Gary.
Right now we got a 1-1 to Vanderzee. Senior Vanderzee. 1-1 from the belt. Oh, off the head and out of play. So that's off his head. Now there's runners on first and second. In steps Longoria.
Now batting for the Raiders, first baseman number 21, Adam Longoria.
So, as we mentioned, the Raiders can do a lot of things on the base paths. They can take some good reads, and they do a lot of base running. They take advantage of the wildness of some pitchers, and right now, the pitcher for the Stingrays, Brown, is a little bit wild as he paints the outside corner with a fastball. 2 outs here. Longoria is up. Longoria is a junior for the Raiders. Blocked nicely by the catcher for the Stingrays, Martinez. So as we look at some stats over here for the Raiders of Plant City, the 8-2 Raiders of Plant City. Longoria Jr. batting .273 on the year. 6 hits, 1 RBI, and 3 doubles. So he's got some power with the runner in scoring position. Goes the other way. Does Longoria. 1 run is coming around. Throw from the right field is not in time. So run scores on the hit. And the Raiders are looking for more with 2 outs. They've got runners on first and second. In steps Pelliser.
Now batting for Plant City, the designated hitter, number 23, Colin Pelliser.
So all this with 2 outs. The Stingrays are in a little bit of a jam with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Pelliser up. Pelliser is a sophomore. He's batting .143 on the year. 9 runs scored with 1 hit on the year. Batting from the right side. The pitch from Brown is in the dirt. Again, as we mentioned, Brown has only logged 7 1/3 innings on the young season for the Stingrays. He's got 15 strikeouts, which he does throw a heavy ball, and he can throw his curveball and mix in his off speed and hits his spots. When he does, he's dangerous. But those 8 walks have been his undoing. Right now there's first and second, and that is lined over the second baseman's head. Pelliser does a good job of going with the pitch, and the throw comes in from the right fielder, and no advance or no score, but now the bases are loaded full of Raiders.
Now batting number 28, Landon Robert.
So now steps in for the Raiders, number 28, a junior, Landon Robert. On the year, Robert has 18 at-bats, 4 hits, and 2 RBIs. And right now he's in the driver's seat as the pitching coach for the Stingrays comes out. Jacob Ramos is going to talk to his pitcher, Brown. So we're live here with Stream Live Tampa. Again, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all the things. And we're joined right now by one of the seniors of the Stingrays. Is a hurt Stingray. Number 23 is the first baseman, Rocco Vincent. Rocco is on the injured reserve list, so he's not playing in this game. Normally he would be. He's a starter, but he's not going to be playing today. Hopefully he heals up and he get back on the field. Right now we're live here with the bases loaded. There's 2 outs. Raiders versus the Stingrays, and the Stingrays are trying to hold on here. There's 2 outs. They're already down 1-0, but the bases are loaded. Brown, the pitcher, fires low and away with the fastball. With his first pitch, already down. Hitters count for the batter. The left fielder batting 7th. They've already gone through 7 hitters in this top of the first inning. Robert is up. Looks at a pitch. Fastball high. Now it's 2-0. Hitters count for Robert. The junior on the year, we mentioned, has 18 at-bats, 4 hits and 2 RBIs, and a double on the year. Looking to cash these runners in with the bases loaded. 2 outs. Fastball is in the dirt. No advance, though, but it's 3-0 to the batter. Brown, like we talked about, is effective, but he's also wild. 15 strikeouts on the year in 7 1/3 innings, but he also has 8 walks. Two outs, bases loaded, 3-0 count. Brown to Robert. Here it comes. That's a strike. The 8-2 Raiders won recently Tuesday. They took on Spoto and beat them 10-1. Sumner was also in action on Tuesday, but they lost in their game. Swings at the fastball away and fouls it off to bring the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Oh, a lot of foul balls. The umpire's looking for some balls. Again, this Raider team is very productive. They got a lot of power. They got a lot of speed. They play some great defense. And there go the runners on the 3-2. That is high taken. Run is going to come in and score. Robert takes the walk, and in comes another run, and Rogers is going to be stepping into the plate for the Raiders.
Now batting the center fielder, number 20, Preston Rogers.
So we got the bases loaded. A run scores. Got some balls now. Good to go. This is the 8th man to come to the plate in the top of the first inning. There, again, the Brown, the starting pitcher for the Stingrays, got 2 outs pretty easily, and then kind of unraveled a little bit. And right now, the 8th place hitter is up, Rogers. First pitch to Rogers is taken high. Rogers is a junior for the Plant City Raiders and is batting .364 on the year. In 11 at-bats, he has 4 hits, 1 RBI, and has scored 1 run. So, once again, there's 2 outs here in the top of the first inning, and that's taken for a strike. Brown has to do a better job of locating these pitches because these Raiders are going to jump all over him if he doesn't, especially if he gets into hitters' counts for the Raiders. And right now there's another hitters' count, 2-1 for Brown. We're live here, Stream Live Tampa. Live here at Sumner High School in Riverview, a second-year program. Brown pitches and hits the outside corner with the fastball, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The score is 2-0. The Raiders have 2 runs in the top of the first inning. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Anthony DeSanto. Live here. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and everything else under the sun, social media-wise. Stream Live Tampa. Preston Rogers, the 8th place hitter, a junior, fouls that one off. Catcher goes out to his pitcher, Brown. Better get on the same page, or else this game is going to unravel quickly. The base hit's going to probably score 2 runs with 2 outs. They'll be running on contact. Rogers Swings and hits it fair to the third baseman Ramos of the Stingrays, and that does it. For the top of the first inning, the Raiders, though, score 2, and the Stingrays coming up. For your Stingrays, the center fielder, senior, number 6, Gabriel Manguel. All right, welcome back to Sumner High School. We're live here, Plant City Raiders against the Stingrays of Sumner High School. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Thursday in Hillsborough County. Maybe not so beautiful if you don't like clouds and rain, but other than that, it's been a beautiful day. And Gabriel Manguel strokes it hard to the left fielder, but on a line. Good at bat by Manguel. We'll get to talk to him about him in a little bit.
Now stepping in for your Stingrays, second baseman, junior, number 8, Gerard Lopez.
All right, so a quick start for the Stingrays. Looking to swing early and often on the starting pitcher, a sophomore, Mobley, as he fires a fastball in for a strike. Mobley, we're going to be talking about him a lot, just like we're going to be talking a lot about the Plant City Raiders. They're 8-2 on the year as they take on the Stingrays. That's taken low, evens the count, 1-1 with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning for the Stingrays. Are batting against the Raiders' best pitcher, Mobley. Mobley's got 4 starts on the year, and he's got 2 shutouts in 4 starts on the year. And we'll be talking about and bragging about him a lot. 21 innings on the mound, 39 strikeouts, only 4 walks, only given up 2 runs and 4 hits on the year. So the Stingrays have got their hands full against the starting pitcher for the Raiders, Mobley. That's grounded to the shortstop. Takes it on a couple hops and throws across to get the speedy Lopez. Now steps in Ramos.
Now batting the third baseman for your home team, the Sumner Stingrays, junior number 18, Manny Ramos.
So, welcome back again. So far, a smooth inning and a smooth outing for the sophomore Mobley, the starting pitcher for the Plant City Raiders. Batting third for the Stingrays is Ramos. He's a junior, batting .200 on the year. Inside of his at-bats, he's gotten 20 at-bats, 4 RBIs for the Stingrays, and 3 doubles on the year, with 3 runs scored. Stingrays are 3-4 on their season. They lost this past week on Tuesday. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Again, Ramos runs down the line, off the bag, and he's safe. Umpire calls Ramos safe. In steps Montgomery.
Now batting for the home team, Stingrays. Put your hands together for number 9, sophomore Cole Montgomery.
So the Stingrays are fortunate to reach on an error there. Errant throw to pull the first baseman off the bag. First baseman Longoria did a good job to try to do a swipe tag, but couldn't get it. In steps Montgomery. Montgomery on the year is batting .357, a robust .357 on the year, a sophomore for the Stingrays. He's got 5 hits and 5 runs scored for the Stingrays. No extra base hits on the year for Montgomery, but he is their 4-hitter, and he's only a sophomore. So looking to get a big hit as he takes a strike. It's now 0-2 quickly on Montgomery with 2 outs. This is the bottom of the first inning, the first crack at Mobley, the starting pitcher for the 8-2 Plant City Raiders. With 2 outs and 2 strikes to Montgomery. He was a little tardy on that one. He kind of bailed, and he hits it foul. The right fielder is on the run, and no. Right fielder Vander Zee did a good job of chasing that one down, but it falls and lands foul. Still 0-2 to Montgomery. As we're going to talk a lot about the 8-2 Raiders of Plant City, Mobley is definitely at the top of the list of bragging rights. We already mentioned his shutouts. 2 shutouts, and we've already mentioned his strikeouts, 39 on the year, and only 21 1/3 innings pitched. But we haven't really talked much on his batting, .355 on the year, so this is a two-way player for the Pirates. He's got 2 home runs and 11 hits on the year as that gets by the catcher. He was running on the pitch, and that was a wild pitch. Got to the backstop, but Ramos didn't get a good read and slid in. And head coach of the Stingrays, Kennedy Duran, wanted to keep him running and keep those wheels a-churning to send him to third, but he got deked, and he only made it to second base on the errant throw. Again, 1-2 pitch, and that's taken away. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 outs here. We're live here at Sumner High School, Stream Live Tampa. Thank you for checking in on and commenting on our page. Thank you for joining us, and that's taken wide, full count. I think Mobley is getting a little irritated, maybe getting a little wild here as he's been cruising, but the runner Ramos reached on an error by the shortstop. Right now it's 3-2, full count. Montgomery hits a ground ball, high bouncing ground ball, and is thrown out by the third baseman. That does it for the Stingrays in the top of the first inning. Plant City coming to bat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Starting off at the top of the second inning.
Now batting for the Raiders, third baseman, number 16, Wyatt Fordham.
So if you've been following us and watching this game, you're in for a quick game, fast-paced game. We're live here at Sumner High School, home of the Stingrays, against the visiting team, the 8-2 Plant City Raiders. Raiders already got off to a hot start as he grounds out to the second baseman, throws him out. One pitch, one out. In steps Mobley.
Now batting, number 10 for the Raiders, Chase Mobley.
All right, so we saw, if you've been watching this game, we already saw Mobley do a good job and shut down the Stingrays. He's the starting pitcher. He's also the leadoff hitter for the Raiders as he takes wide from Brown. We already talked about a lot of the things that the Raiders do really well, and at the top of the list, the sophomore Chase Mobley is at that list, batting .355 on the year. He got out in his first at-bat as he slices that one hard, foul. So he evens the count 1-1 with one out in the top of the second inning here at Sumner High School. Thank you for joining us. Again, you can follow us at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Mobley gets fooled a little bit out in front and fouls that one back. So a lot of strong hitters, powerful hitters, a lot of guys that can run the bases really well for the Raiders of Plant City. Scored 2 runs in the top of the first inning. Brown strikes him out on the inside corner. Great pitch by Brown. 2 outs.
Now stepping in, shortstop for the Raiders, number 13, Anthony Grasso.
So there's 2 outs. Grasso steps in. Brown is hoping for a bounce-back inning, and he's, again, out to 2 quick outs like he got in the top of the first inning, and he's got 2 quick outs in the top of the second inning as there's a check swing, and he did go around, so that's a strike. Grasso's a senior, batting .125 on the year in 24 plate appearances. He's got 5 runs scored, 3 hits, and 6 RBIs, and a triple for his resume. Curveball stays up. Even the count, 1-1. Brown's a senior for the Stingrays. He's had an up-and-down year, but if he stays in the strike zone, he can definitely stay with these Raiders. And he blows a fastball right by Grasso. I'm not going to lie, I'm rooting for Grasso. His first name is Anthony, and so is mine, so I'm a little biased. 1-2 count to Plant City and Anthony Grasso. Swing and a miss, and that does it for the Raiders. Strikeout, great inning for Brown and the Stingrays. Stingrays coming to bat.
Now stepping in for your home team, the Stingrays of Sumner High School, junior catcher number 13. Put your hands together for Isaac Martinez.
All right, we're back here live again. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful day in Hillsborough County. It's a beautiful Thursday. And if you're a fan of the Raiders, then you really like today. They're up 2-0. Stingrays are looking to cash in against Mobley as he fires low. Isaac Martinez, the batter for the Stingrays, as they're down 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Martinez has had a little bit of a slow start on the year. Batting 182 on the year, the catcher for the Stingrays. He takes another ball low, and he's in a good hitter's count against Mobley, the starting pitcher for the Raiders. Martinez, a junior for the Stingrays. He's got 2 hits on the year, no runs, no extra base hits or RBIs. Swings, takes a huge cut against Mobley's fastball. Swings right through that one. That's a good 2-0 swing, but comes up empty. He's got to be a little bit more selective against the starting pitcher for Plant City as he takes a swing at that one, evens the count. It's now 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on base for the Stingrays against the big 6'5" right-handed pitcher, sophomore Chase Mobley. Mobley fires inside. Great pitch. Got in on the hands. And Aaron throw gets away from the catcher, but no advance. No advance from Martinez. Now stepping in for your Stingrays, put your hands together for the designated hitter, senior Jason Rivera. All right. Well, in steps Rivera of the Stingrays. Got a runner on first base for the Stingrays. Got a pinch runner for the Stingrays. Isaac Martinez, the catcher, got on base on the errant throw. So each team has an error. In steps the designated hitter for the Stingrays as the starting pitcher, Mobley, checks on the runner that just checked in, Landon Wilder. Wilder, a sophomore for the Stingrays. And here comes a bunt. Brown bunts it down first base. Mobley picks it up, underhand tosses it, and there's one out. But the runner advances. So good job by Rivera. Now stepping in for the Stingrays, first baseman, sophomore number 25, Gavin Albrighton. All right, well, there's an out on the bunt by Rivera to advance the pinch runner Wilder to second base. Landon Wilder is on base as a pinch runner. He's on base with an out. It's a strike. All right. Albrighton toe touches and swings it at a high fastball and fouls it out of play. So this is sophomore versus sophomore. Albrighton, a sophomore for the Stingrays, and sophomore on the hill for the Raiders, Chase Mobley. Mobley has 3 wins on the year. He's started 4 times, 4 games. He's got 4 starts on the hill for the Raiders, and he's got 2 shutouts. And he's held the Stingrays thus far without a run, but there's a runner on second base. There's a runner in scoring position for the Stingrays. This is Albrighton's first at-bat on the year for varsity. He's done a really good job on the JV team as he fouls that one back as well. Trying to battle with Mobley, the starting pitcher for the Raiders. So there's one out for the Stingrays. There's a runner in scoring position. Albrighton would do nicely if he could get on base, but he doesn't. Fishes for it, and he gets thrown out. So Albrighton is retired with no advance. Now batting for the Stingrays, left, number 12, Derek Burgos. All right, we're live here. Burgos steps in for the Stingrays with 2 outs. There's a strike on the inside corner. Burgos is a senior for the Stingrays. Burgos is a big guy. Grounds that one to the second baseman. And the second baseman makes the play. That does it for the Stingrays. They had a chance, but couldn't cash in. And the Raiders of Plant City are coming to bat in the top of the 3rd inning. Now stepping in for the Raiders, number 9, Colin Schultz. All right, so we're going to be starting off the top of the 3rd inning with Schultz the batter. As we mentioned, he was the 2022 All-Tournament Saladino Tournament All-Defensive and All-Offensive catcher for the Raiders of Plant City, as they participated in the Saladino tournament over spring break just recently here in Hillsborough County. Coming back from spring break, he was the all-tournament catcher for the Saladino tournament as he takes high from Brown. Brown, the starting pitcher, has had a very interesting start so far. He got the first 2 outs easily in the top of the 1st inning, but then lost his command a little bit and lost his touch and feel, and the Raiders scored 2 runs with 2 outs against him. And then in the 2nd inning against the Raiders, Brown got the first 2 outs pretty easily and then struck out the hitter Grasso and got through the 2nd pretty easily. Right now we're in the 3rd inning, the top of the 3rd inning. Schultz the batter. And he swings through a fastball to even the count. 2-2 now. As we mentioned, this is a very strong offensive lineup for the Plant City Raiders. They're 8-2 on the year, and Schultz is in the middle of it. He's a senior. Big numbers, 412 on the year, 14 RBIs. Oh, good pitch by Brown to Schultz to strike him out. 1 out.
Now batting for the Plant City Raiders, number 35, Jackson Vanderzee.
So Vanderzee steps in for the Raiders. He's the 4th hitter, the right fielder. for the Raiders. As we mentioned a lot already, this is a upperclassman Raider team of Plant City that they roll out. Vander Z also has some big power numbers and has a great batting average to boot. He's batting .414 on the year with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 12 hits as Brown throws a fastball right by him to even the count 1-1 with 1 out. We're in the top of the 3rd inning here at Sumner High School, home of the Stingrays, a second-year program. Down 2-0. Bounces that one. Martinez, the catcher for the Stingrays, keeps it in front, wipes it off, and throws it back to Brown. Brown on the year, as we mentioned, can be very dominant, but also can be very wild. And right now, he's showing both sides of his repertoire. Again, another fastball, throws that hard fastball that has gotten 15 strikeouts for Brown, the senior pitcher for the Stingrays, in only 7 1/3 innings. But he also has a high walk total, but only he's given up 2 hits on his year, but comes inside and hits the hitter, Vander Z. With 1 out, Vander Z trots to first base.
Now batting first baseman, number 21, Adam Longoria.
So, head coach of the Stingrays, Kennedy Durant, does not like that Vander Z reached first base on the hit by pitch. I think he is going to talk to the umpire, and they're going to come together and figure out if he leaned in to get hit by the pitch or it clipped him without him leaning in. So that's what they're discussing. That's what the on-field discussion is with the umpires. We're here live with Stream Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Anthony DeSanto, the voice here tonight. Hope you haven't fallen asleep yet. But right now the umpires are having a very interesting discussion over the last play. It was a hit by pitch, and they have come together and made the decision that yes, the ball did hit him, and he is awarded first base. So after all that, we got a runner on first base in the top of the 3rd inning. There's 1 out, but head coach of the Stingrays, Kennedy Durant, is still talking to the home plate umpire and wanting to know. And he puts up his hands and ends the discussion and goes back to the dugout. In steps for the Raiders, Longoria. He's their first baseman. Jaden Brown, the starting pitcher for the Stingrays, fires a strike. Good curveball. Drops in, hits the outside corner, dots it on the corner for Brown. Longoria on the year is a junior, and he's batting .273. Looking to move the runner as he hits that one foul. It's 0-2 now on Longoria. Brown is. Longoria looking to move the runner around. Vander Z is the runner on first base. This is the 5th place hitter for the Plant City Raiders. Adam Longoria, whether he's related to Evan Longoria, the longtime Tampa Ray, or Eva Longoria, I don't know. I'll have to ask my favorite left-handed pitcher for the Stingrays up here with me, Travis Browning. Oh, a swing and a miss. Down goes Longoria on the off-speed pitch.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 23, designated hitter, Colin Pelliser.
So in steps the designated hitter, Pelliser, for the Raiders of Plant City, the 8-2 Raiders of Plant City. Fresh off a spring break and fresh off a win against Spoto earlier in this week on Tuesday. They took down Spoto 10-1. Ooh, had some pop and zip to it. Brown has thrown a heavy fastball and a hard fastball. And he's been having a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde moment so far. He does a good job of throwing the fastball and does a good job of mixing up his pitches and looks. Right now, there's that fastball. Evens the count to the batter of the Raiders of Plant City. Just struck out Mr. Longoria. So welcome. It's 2-0. The Raiders have 2, and the home team Stingrays have nothing. Comes up empty. Pelliser, the designated hitter, the 6th place hitter for the visiting team Raiders in their nice colors. If you like color schemes and on a uniform, the Raiders have it of Plant City. And that's sliced foul. Pelliser is a sophomore, batting .143 on the year with 1 hit in his 7 at-bats. He has 9 runs. So you tell me, is he a pinch runner or does he get walked a lot? I don't know. Well, that'll be our trivia question for today. Is he a pinch runner or does he get walked a lot? That's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Martinez. He's batting .143 on the year. He has 1 hit, but he has 9 runs scored. Maybe he gets hit a lot. I don't know. So we got a runner on first base. There's 2 outs. 2-2. Brown, the pitcher for the Stingrays, has him where he wants him. Is he going to go to the fastball or try to get him to chase with the off speed? Here it is, in the dirt. Full count now to Pelliser. 2-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Stingrays are down 2 to the visiting team, Plant City Raiders. The Raiders, as we've already spoken about, and if you follow the Raiders at all, they are a very complete team, a very balanced team. They can hit, they can run, they can pitch, and they can play great defense. That's popped straight up. Martinez is looking for it. Nobody knows where it is except for Ramos, the third baseman, does, and he catches it, calls everybody off, and does a good job to get the 3rd out. Stingrays coming to bat. For your home team, shortstop junior Brendan Rodriguez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sumner High School. I'm Anthony DeSanto, and we are live here at Sumner High School on this beautiful Thursday in Hillsborough County. The Stingrays are down to The Raiders right now 2-0 as the starting pitcher for the Raiders, Mobley, fires high, misses ball 1. The Raiders are 8-2 on the year and have a lead against the Stingrays as the shortstop, Junior Rodriguez, takes a strike to even up the count against Mobley. Rodriguez has a cool .500 batting average as he swings through that one. He's only got 2 at-bats, though, but he's got 1 hit. And I'm no math major. If he's got 1 hit and 2 at-bats, that's a clean .500. He's in the hole right now, and he swings right through that. Fouled into the mitt. 1 out as Rodriguez goes down on strikes.
Now batting for your Stingrays, center fielder, put your hands together for senior number 6, Gabriel Manguel.
All right, Manguel steps in for the Stingrays. He's a senior on the year. He's their leadoff hitter and center fielder. Manguel is struggling a bit this year with the bat, but he plays a great defense, and he can run the bases really well, does Manguel. Manguel, only on the year, is batting .167 with 2 RBIs and 3 hits and 3 runs scored. But as I mentioned, Manguel does a good job on the bases. He's got 3 stolen bases, but he's gotten caught 1 time. He's tied for the lead with Lopez. Gerard Lopez for the Stingrays also has 3 stolen bases, so both those guys have 3 on the year. Swings through that fastball, stepped out a little bit, overcommitted, and swung through that fastball. That was a 2-0 swing by Manguel. Swings through the fastball. So he was in a good hitter's count, and now he's in another good hitter's count. Fouls that one straight back. He took a better swing on that one, fouled that one right back against Mobley. Mobley has done a good job for the Plant City Raiders on the mound all year, and even in this game, he's done a good job to keep the Stingrays off balance. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Didn't have good feel and command on that breaking ball, and spikes that one in the dirt. Mobley only has 4 walks on the year, and right now he's 3-2, full count to Gabriel Manguel, senior Manguel, for the Stingrays. Lopez is on deck, and that pitch is taken low to Manguel, and he walks. Good walk by Manguel.
Now stepping in for your Stingrays, second baseman, junior number 8. Put your hands together for Gerard Lopez.
All right. Well, Manguel did a good job of working a walk, and he's on first base. There's 1 out, though, as Lopez steps in. Lopez on the year has done a good job in batting second as Mobley checks on the runner Manguel. As we already mentioned, Manguel's speed. Senior Manguel has he's tied for the team lead with 3 stolen bases on the year. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lopez is a junior for the Stingrays, and in the second hole, in the batting second, he's got the team lead for batting average with .381 on the year, and Mobley checks on the runner again. Manguel dives back. Second time, and pretty much to every one of the runners that the Stingrays have gotten on, Mobley has checked on him, and there goes the runner. Lopez swings, and this is going to be a double play. Yes. That does it for the Stingrays. Tried to hit and run and didn't execute. Now the Raiders are coming to bat. Up 2-0 in the 4th inning.
Instepping for the Raiders in the top of the fourth inning, number 28, left fielder, Landon Robert.
So we're here live at Sumner High School. Thanks for tuning back in. Top of the fourth inning, the Raiders up by 2. Game has been pretty clean, pretty smooth, and pretty quick. Jaden Brown, the starting pitcher for the Stingrays, and for the Raiders of Plant City, Chase Mobley, the starting pitcher. Both pitchers have done a good job of firing strikes. Brown throws a fastball right by the batter, Robert. Robert is a junior for the Raiders. He's batting .222 on the year, and he's leading off the top of the fourth as the Raiders are up 2-0. And great pitch by Brown for the Stingrays. Great job. He's done a good job of keeping the Raiders off balance. He's done a good job also of getting outs early in the inning, but then getting some runners on after he gets those 2 outs. But again, he's done a good job of throwing his fastball and mixing up the Raiders just a little bit. The Raiders of Plant City are 8-2. They have a really well-balanced team to get those 8 wins. And they're a force in Hillsborough County. On the off-speed, swings right through it, does Robert. First out by Brown. Good strikeout for him.
Now batting, center fielder number 20, Preston Rogers.
So in steps Rogers for the Raiders, a junior. The junior Rogers is batting .364 on the year. He's got 11 at-bats and 4 hits in those 11 at-bats. Brown misses on the first pitch to Rogers. Brown sets. Here comes the 1-0. Dots the outside with another good fastball. Evens the count with 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. Raiders are up on the Stingrays 2-0 as we're here live with Stream Live Tampa at Sumner High School's field in Riverview, Florida. Inside and almost hits the batter. (2-1). If Brown can keep this pace, he's going to have a really good game against the Raiders. The Raiders are a well-balanced team, and he's done a good job of staying in there. Fires outside and misses the corner. 3-1. There's 1 out. Nobody on base. Brown wanted that pitch. Takes his time. Walks around the mound a little bit. Comes set. Deep breath. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Swings right through the fastball. Does Rogers. He chased ball 4 for sure, but he wanted it. But came up empty on the fastball. So there's a full count coming to him now. Brown takes his deep breath, comes set. Full count. And tips it right into the mitt. Strikeout. 2 outs.
Now stepping in, the third baseman, number 16, Wyatt Fordham.
So in steps Fordham. Fordham is the 9th place hitter, the third baseman for the Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Great movie. Martinez wanted that one. Brown wanted that. And the fans of Sumner wanted that, but that's a ball. Fastball taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 outs here. Fordham, the batter, the 9th place hitter for the Raiders of Plant City. Fastball fired by Brown. Had some good zip on it. High 80s for Brown. But he's got a 2-0 count again with 2 outs. We mentioned earlier that Brown, when he gets 2 outs, might get a little wild, but fires a fastball right down the plate. Taken down the plate to bring the count to 2-1. Again, the score is 2-0 in the top of the 4th inning. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The 9th place batter, Fordham, is up. Fordham swings through that one to even the count, 2-2. Brown is doing a good job against the 9th place hitter. He fell behind 2-0, but now he's even the count, 2-2. Fordham's got 1 hit on the season. Plays a good defense for the Raiders and fouls that one hard back. Against Brown, Brown is staying in there. He's doing a good job against these Raiders, keeping them off balance, and needs to do that against these Raiders. These Raiders are an upperclassman, fully upperclassman team pretty much. Got a couple sophomores sprinkled in, and that's taken down. Off-speed pitch. Good pitch by Brown. 3-2. Fordham, a junior. So it's a full count. Jaden Brown, the pitcher for the Stingrays. Senior Brown throws it right by strike 3. Another strikeout for Brown. That does it for the Raiders in the top of the 4th inning. Stingrays coming to bat.
Now batting for your home team, put your hands together for third baseman, junior number 18, Manny Ramos.
All right, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stingrays down 2-0 to the Plant City Raiders. Raiders are up 2-0. They scored their 2 runs in the 1st inning, but the starting pitcher has done a good job against the Raiders thus far. He's got 4 strikeouts against the Raiders, but right now all eyes on the starting pitcher for the Raiders of Plant City, Chase Mobley. Mobley's doing a great job of throwing the baseball so far. He's kept the Stingrays off balance with his mix of pitches, but his fastball thus far has been pretty dominant. The Raiders have made a couple errors behind him, though. But other than that, the Stingrays haven't done much against Mobley. The Stingrays don't have a hit yet against Mobley. They've only reached on a couple of errors and a walk against Mobley. Manny Ramos, the batter for the Stingrays, he's a junior, batting .200 on the year. He's got 4 hits and 4 RBIs on the year with 3 doubles. But chases and strikes out, but gets past the catcher, and Ramos is aboard on the strikeout. In steps Montgomery, the fourth place hitter for the Stingrays.
Now batting for your Stingrays, put your hands together for sophomore number 9, Cole Montgomery.
So we're here live. We're here live at Sumner High School with a runner on in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Stingrays. Manny Ramos reached on a strikeout, and Mobley checks on him. Ramos on the year doesn't have a stolen base, but nonetheless, Mobley checks on him. Mobley does a good job of keeping the runners in check, and there might be the first hit, and there's the first hit off the glove for Montgomery. So Montgomery does a good job of hitting that ball hard, and good things happen when you hit the ball hard. So runners on first and second for the Stingrays. In steps Martinez.
Now batting for your Stingrays, the catcher, junior, number 13, Isaac Martinez.
So the pitching coach is coming out to take a look at his 6'5" sophomore, Mobley. Talk to him and see what's going on with him. So we're here live at Sumner High School. The Stingrays are down 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning to the Raiders of Plant City. Stingrays are the home team. We're here live with Stream Live Tampa in Riverview High School at Riverview. Welcome back to Sumner High School. We're in Riverview, Florida. Stingrays have something cooking with nobody out. Isaac Martinez, the batter, shows bunt but pulls back. Taken low for a ball. Runners on first and second. They're expecting a bunt play. The corners are pinched in. The middle is in somewhat double play depth. The second baseman, here comes the bunt. Oh, throws high, and the catcher throws down to Ramos and puts the tag on Ramos, and he is thrown out. Catcher Schultz does a great job of throwing out Manny Ramos. Time is out. So we might have an injury to the... Nope. Ramos hustles off. So we got an out right there for the Stingrays, but they still have a runner on first base. Catcher Schultz does a great job of throwing out the runner to squash a little bit of a momentum swing for the Stingrays. Schultz, we talked about and mentioned, was the all-tournament catcher for the Raiders. The Saladino tournament was just completed, and Plant City had a representative on the all-tournament team, and that was Colin Schultz, the third-place hitter for the Raiders of Plant City. So Martinez is up to plate for the Stingrays, and Martinez is also a catcher. He's the catcher for the Stingrays, and on the year he's batting 182. Looking to get things started. The left-hander Martinez swings and hits a lazy pop-up, and that is caught. And that does it for the Stingrays. Heads up defense on part of the Raiders, and they get out of the inning, and that does it for the fourth inning for the Stingrays. Raiders coming up.
Now stepping in number 10, Chase Mobley.
All right, we're back here live at Sumner High School, the home of the Stingrays. We're in Riverview, Florida. And the Stingrays play host to the Plant City Raiders. Raiders are up 2-0 in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch to Mobley is taken wide. Mobley is a great two-way player for the Raiders. As we mentioned, he's their leader on the mound, and at the plate, he's the leadoff hitter, and he fouls that right off the catcher's mask of Isaac Martinez. Brown's doing a good job of keeping these Raiders off balance with a good mix. His fastball has been dominant, though. Has been his best pitch, but he's also displayed a good off-speed pitch to keep the scoring to a minimum against him. We're in the top of the 5th inning here at Sumner High School. 1-1 count to the leadoff hitter. Swings wildly at that off-speed pitch. Brown's doing a good job against Mobley. Mobley on the year, as we mentioned, has a lot of power and does a great job with his approach. And Mobley can also run the bases, and that's taken. Mobley on the year, as we mentioned, can run. He's got 3 stolen bases on the year as the leadoff hitter for the Pirates. He's batting .355, 6 RBIs, a double and a triple, and 2 home runs for Mobley. Right now it's 2-2, and swings through that off-speed pitch. Strikes him out for the first down. Brown has got 5 strikeouts in this game so far.
Now stepping in for the Plant City Raiders, number 13, shortstop Anthony Grosso.
So as mentioned before, I am pulling for Anthony Grosso. He shares my first name, so I'm a little biased. So hopefully Anthony can... Oh, he drops a bunt down. That's a good one. Ramos does a great job. Bare hands it and throws in the dirt. Can't be picked. And he's safe at first base. Grosso did a great job, and so did Ramos on that, bare-handing it and throwing it. But Albrighton could not scoop that low throw. So with 1 out, reaches does Grosso.
Now batting the catcher for the Raiders, number 9, Colin Schultz.
So Schultz is stepping in. He's the 3rd place hitter for the Raiders. He's done a great job at the plate and also behind the plate all year for the Raiders. And he takes that one low from Brown. 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Raiders are up 2-0 with a runner on first base, and Brown fires a ball high with that fastball. 2-0. Brown comes set. Oh, runner starts and stops. 3-0 is the count. The runner started and stopped, but I think he might have maybe slipped a little bit in the dirt. Again, we're playing with a wet track here at Sumner High School. It was raining all day, and there's a walk to the 3rd place hitter, Schultz. In steps Vanderzee.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 35, Jackson Vanderzee.
All right. Now, head coach for the Stingrays is walking slowly to the mound. As Brown issued that walk, I thought he did a great job of keeping the Raiders off balance all night. But I think he's going to depart. Nope. He's staying in. So the starting pitcher, senior starting pitcher for the Stingrays, Jaden Brown, is staying in the game after the walk. So I don't know what they called it, but the runner on second base who reached on the bunt, Grasso, looked like to me a hit. Ramos did a good job fielding it, but the first baseman couldn't dig it out. So he's on second. And Vander Z takes that one. That's a fastball on the outside part of the plate for a strike. And Brown is wanting to stay in this game. Right now there's one out. He's down 2-0. There's runners on first and second. And senior Vander Z, yes he does, swings. Checked his swing, but committed. And home plate umpire said yes he did, and now he's in a hole, 0-2. Brown has 6 strikeouts, looking to get number 7 in this game. He's way ahead on the count against Vander Z. 0-2. Runners on first and second. The pitch swings through the off-speed pitch, and that's number 7 for Brown.
Now batting number 21, Adam Longoria.
So in steps Longoria, as we mentioned, the longtime Tampa Ray Evan Longoria. That'd be cool if they're related. Longoria is 6'3", and he swings at that first one, takes it deep to right field, and it's caught. Good play. Excellent effort by the right fielder, Burgos, on that play. Makes a great play. And the Raiders are done in the top of the 5th inning. In the bottom of the 5th, the Stingrays are coming to bat.
Stepping in for your Stingrays, leading off in the bottom of the 5th inning. Put your hands together for the designated hitter, senior number 2, Jason Rivera.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's 2-0 here at Sumner High School. The Stingrays are down 2-0 to the Raiders of Plant City. Plant City's starting pitcher is a sophomore, Chase Mobley, and has done a great job of keeping these Stingrays off balance, and the defense has definitely played really, really well behind him. Rivera, the batter for the Stingrays. Rivera on the year is batting .062. So he's looking to get something to put together here against Mobley. Rivera only has 1 hit on the year, but scored 4 times for the Stingrays, and he's in a hole right now. Swings through that one to even the count, 2-2. As we mentioned about Mobley, he's got 4 starts on the year, and he's got 2 shutouts on the year, leading the team in strikeouts with 39, and there's another strikeout for Mobley as he takes down Rivera. Albrighton coming up to bat.
Now stepping in for your Stingrays, number 25, sophomore Gavin Albrighton.
All right, in steps Albrighton for the Stingrays. Albrighton is the first baseman, takes wide from Mobley. Albrighton, a sophomore, looking to get his first hit of this season for the varsity Stingrays. For the JV Stingrays, Albrighton has done a great job in the field at first base and at the plate for the Stingrays. He hits the ball hard and is a good teammate for the Stingrays on the JV team, and he's getting his start for the Stingrays varsity baseball team against none other than Chase Mobley. Mobley's been in the high 80s, touching in the 90s with his fastball, and he fires wide with this one. Mobley's 3-0 on the year in 21 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 4 hits, a couple of runs, 4 walks. And he's got over 39 strikeouts. He's got, I think, 3 or 4 strikeouts against the Stingrays already. That's inside, ball 4 to Albrighton as he walks Albrighton, and a rare walk for Mobley.
Now batting for your Stingrays, put your hands together for senior Derek Burgos. Is Derek a senior?
All right. Back here, live stream, live Tampa here at Sumner High School. The starting pitcher, Mobley, just gave a walk to Gavin Albrighton. Albrighton, the runner on first base. Derek Burgos, big Derek Burgos, is at bat. Derek Burgos on the year is batting .250, and he swings, hits that one hard. That one's foul. Hit that really hard on the screws, but it's a foul ball for Derek. Burgos batting, like I said, .250 on the year. He's got a double, an RBI, a couple of hits. On his season, he's a junior for the Stingrays, is Burgos. He's got a tough competitor against him, Chase Mobley of the Plant City Raiders. The Raiders are 8-2 in their season. Swings right through that one, tips it, gets a piece. He was on it, was Burgos, but couldn't connect. Foul ball for him. He's in a hole 1-2 against the starting pitcher for the Raiders, Chase Mobley. Runner on first base for the Stingrays. Foul tip into the glove, and down goes Burgos on the strikeout. Rodriguez is coming to bat.
Now stepping in for your Stingrays, put your hands together for junior number 3, shortstop Brandon Rodriguez.
So we got a runner on first base. There's 2 outs. After the strikeout of Burgos, in steps, and foul tips that one, checks his swing. Foul tips that one back is Brandon Rodriguez. Rodriguez is the shortstop for the Stingrays this evening. The normal shortstop for the Stingrays, Sebastian Peralta, is injured. Rodriguez fouls that one back. We were hoping to see the freshman shortstop for the Stingrays, Sebastian Peralta. He's a true freshman. He's very exciting for the Stingrays, very exciting player, but he's hurt right now, and Rodriguez gets the start, and that does it for the Stingrays as he takes the strikeout And that does it for the Stingrays in the bottom of the 5th inning. Stingrays down 2-0 to the Raiders as the Raiders are coming to bat. All right, we're back here. 2-0 for the Raiders.
Now stepping in for the Raiders, number 23, designated hitter Colin Pelser.
All right, the designated hitter steps in for the Raiders. This is the top of the 6th inning. We got a new pitcher, and we'll introduce him in a moment. Isaiah Welch is the new pitcher in the top of the 6th inning for the Stingrays. Pelser, the designated hitter, swings through that one. Pelser is a sophomore, batting .143 on the year. Has 9 runs scored with 1 hit. And as we switch our attention to the Stingrays starting pitcher, or the reliever now, the pitcher for the Stingrays, he is a true freshman. Isaiah Welch. He's got 11 innings, 11 1/3 innings for the Stingrays, as he's got a good count against and misses with that one. Count goes to 1-2. The freshman Welch has thrown 11 1/3 innings. He's got 15 strikeouts on the year. He's got only 2 walks against him, and he's only given up 3 runs. But he's given up 12 hits, so they put the ball in play against him, but he's done a good job of keeping them from scoring. And that one's popped up. Pelser pops it up to the second baseman, and puts it away is Lopez. So Pelser, the designated hitter, is retired.
Now batting for Plant City, number 28, Landon Robert.
So in steps the junior Landon Robert. Robert is the left fielder for the Raiders of Plant City, not Raiders of the Lost Ark, as we know and love the movie, with Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones. So if you're a youngster out there, you probably don't know what Indiana Jones is, but one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movie series. That's fouled back by Robert. Robert, a junior, batting .222 on the year. He has a couple RBIs to his credit, and he's got a double. In 18 at-bats, he has 4 hits on the year for him. As the freshman Welch lets that one sail high. He's got 1 out. As we mentioned, the pitcher right now for the Stingrays is a freshman, Izzy Welch. and he's relieving the senior, Jaden Brown. Brown did a great job of throwing 5 full innings against the 8-2 Plant City Raiders, keeping them off balance. He only gave up 2 runs in the top of the first inning to them, but other than that, kept them from scoring. And now the freshman Welch has to deal with these Raiders of Plant City. A good swing by Robert. Fouled it right back. Got a full count to Robert. The freshman Welch has a record of 1-1 on the year in his 3 appearances in his 11 1/3 innings. Full count pitch to him. Fouls that one off the plate and goes foul. Does a good job, does Landon Robert, as I hear a lot of cheering for him and I hear a lot of Landos for him. Landon Robert. We're live here with Stream Live Tampa. Again, you can follow us and stream this game live, or you can check it out after the game is played and rewatch it and watch it. Robert hits that one to dead center. In comes the center fielder, but can't catch it. So base hit lands in front of the center fielder for the Stingrays, Manguel. So Landon Robert reaches base on the hit. And we got a pinch hitter for Plant City. Alex Machado swings that and hits that one hard, deep, way back. Foul ball, just foul. Wow. First pitch swinging was that guy. That guy put a charge into that one. Machado is a senior on the year, batting .333 with 1 hit in 3 at-bats. So we got a pinch hitter for the Raiders. So we got a freshman versus senior, and the freshman Welch drops that one in. Good off-speed pitch, keeping Machado off balance as he was all over that first pitch fastball. So it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back. He tried to come inside, and he did. Welch did a good job of throwing that pitch inside on his hands. And he was uncomfortable, but fouled it back. We're still... And the runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Martinez throws down. And safe. So on the strikeout, there's 2 outs. In steps number 6. Paulson. Nope, that's Rallison, sorry. Rallison's a junior. Looking for his first hit of the season against Welch. Runner on second base with 2 outs. Welch, the freshman, fires it high and misses with a ball high. So 1-0 to the pinch hitter, and he gets that off speed. Great pitch by the freshman Welch from the Stingrays. He's got 2 outs, 1-1 count. Runner on second base. In the top of the 6th inning, the Raiders are up 2-0. We're here live with Stream Live Tampa. Again, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. The freshman Welch is doing a good job against these Raiders, and he's ahead 1-2 on the pinch hitter. There's 2 outs. Welch comes. Good pitch. Checks his swing. Martinez does a good job of blocking that, keeping the runner from advancing. Got a runner on second base, Pelliser. Got on with a base hit and stole second. That's Pelser's 4th stolen base on the year. He has 4 stolen bases as he just swiped that one against the Stingrays and against Martinez and Welch. Welch and Martinez comes together on the foul ball to talk it over. Maybe they're switching their signs. Maybe the runner Pelser has picked up the signs, so they want to talk it over. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner on second base in the top of the 6th inning. And Welch does it. Gets his strikeout against the pinch hitter and silences the Raiders of Plant City. And the Stingrays are coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now stepping in for your home team, the Stingrays, in the bottom of the 6th inning. Put your hands together for the center fielder, senior leadoff hitter, number 6, Gabriel Manguel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at Sumner High School. Sumner Stingrays, a second-year program, are giving all they got against the 8-2 Plant City Raiders. The 8-2 Plant City Raiders scored 2 runs early against the starting pitcher, Jaden Brown, but haven't done anything since. Gabriel Manguel is the batter, and he swings through that one. A violent swing, a little out of control if you'd ask me. But that's what happens when you're a senior and you're in a little bit of a slump. Manguel did get on base earlier in the game with a walk, but hasn't reached base since that walk. In the first at-bat, he did a good job, though, of hitting the ball hard. But like I mentioned, he is in a bit of a slump as a senior. He's batting .167. He has taken good approaches and good at-bats this year, but haven't resulted in much except for that one. That ball is lined sharply, and he's going to run in the gap. He's going for 2. He just hit second. He's on his way to third. Without a throw, standing up is Gabriel Manguel with his first triple of the season. First extra base hit of the season for Gabriel Manguel. And in steps Lopez.
Now batting after the triple, junior second baseman. Put your hands together for number 8, Gerard Lopez.
All right. So in steps Lopez. Lopez, a junior for the Stingrays. He's their second baseman, batting second after the leadoff triple by Manguel. Here I am telling everybody in the audience that Manguel is in a big slump all year, and he just goes opposite field into the right center gap for a triple. He can run. I wish we had that at bat, or that from bag to bag, home to third, Wish we had that timed because he is a super fast runner for the Stingrays, and he does a great job when he's on base for the Stingrays. And he did a good job getting on base, third base, with the triple. And now batting for the Stingrays is Lopez, and he's got a hitter's count, and he's been the best hitter, I think, for the Stingrays all year, batting .381 on the year. And he lifts that one high and deep, but it's going to be foul. Great effort by the left fielder. The left fielder, Landon Robert, does a great job of getting to that ball, but dives a little bit short and doesn't come up with it. So Lopi, as the Stingrays call him, is up with a 2-2 count with nobody out with a runner on third base. The Stingrays are down by 2, and this is the best, I think, position all game that they've been in with a leadoff triple. Last couple innings they've had runners on but haven't cashed in. Lopez goes down on the high fastball. Mobley threw it right by him, and he is out of there for the first down. Ramos is coming up.
Now batting for your Stingrays, put your hands together for third baseman, junior, number 18, Manny Ramos.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the Stingrays, you're not a fan of that strikeout, but either way, you got a runner on third base. Lopez, the Stingrays' best hitter all year, didn't do a good job in that at-bat and could not advance that runner home. That's a big runner and a big run on third base for the Stingrays as Ramos takes down the middle a strike to even up the count. Mobley does a good job. Mobley does a good job of throwing that fastball inside on him and throws another fastball, high 80s on that fastball for sure. I don't have a radar gun, but that's a probably 86 to 88 all game for Mobley is my guess. And right now it's 1-2 to the Stingrays' third baseman, Manny Ramos. And he hits that one high and deep, but not deep enough, but playable. Caught by the center fielder, and here comes Manguel to score the first run on the sacrifice fly by Manny Ramos. Manguel comes home with the first run. It's 2-1, and Cole Montgomery is going to step up.
Now batting for your home team, Stingrays, sophomore. Put your hands together for number 9, Cole Montgomery.
All right, we're back here. There's 2 outs on the sacrifice fly. The first run came across on the leadoff triple by Gabriel Manguel. And Manny Ramos, the third baseman junior for the Stingrays, does a good job and gets his 5th RBI on the year on the sacrifice fly. In steps Montgomery, gets a called strike. So that's an earned run against Mobley. He's only given up, that's his 3rd earned run all year in his 21 innings on the mound. 21 1/3, and he's pitched into the 6th inning. This is the bottom of the 6th inning. Stingrays are up, so he's got 5 more innings to go. Plus his 21. I'm no math major. Holy cow, that just knocked down one of our Stream Live Tampa cups or something. I don't know what, but Montgomery hit that foul ball hard and right back straight. And he steps out of that one and swings through that one, and another strikeout for Mobley. But the Stingrays get on the board. It's 2-1. Raiders coming to bat.
Now batting in the top of the 7th for the Raiders, number 10, Chase Mobley.
All right, we're live here again at Sumner High School, home of the Stingrays. The Stingrays just scored their first run against the Plant City Raiders, and that ball is hit hard and deep. On the run is the center fielder, Manguel, and he runs that one down. Gabriel Manguel, the senior, runs that one down in deep right center field as Mobley put a charge into that one for the first down.
Now batting number 13 for the Raiders, Anthony Grasso.
So as we mentioned, and we've spoken a lot about Chase Mobley, the leadoff hitter and the leader on the mound for the Raiders of Plant City. They're 8-2 on the year, and Mobley has done a lot for the Raiders. He's the leadoff hitter. He's the leader on the mound, as we spoke about. He's just pitched 6 full innings against the Stingrays, and I don't know if he's going out to close it out or not, but there's action in the bullpen right now as we play this top of the 7th inning. Isaiah Welch is the pitcher. Izzy Welch came in the game last inning in the 6th inning and did a good job registering a strikeout to end the top of the 6th inning against the Raiders. And he throws that one, misses down low, 2-1. The Raiders are up 2-1 in the 7th inning. This has been a great game. I thought the Stingrays did a great job of keeping the Raiders off balance and off base. Jaden Brown, the starter, did a great job of doing that as that ball is skied to the center fielder, Manguel. That's a lot easier for him as he settles under and catches that one for the second out.
Now batting for the Plant City Raiders, number 9, Colin Schultz.
So Schultz is stepping in, and we saw his arm earlier in the game, and he threw out a base runner that got a little too far off second base and threw him out. As we mentioned earlier about Schultz, he was the all-tournament catcher for the Saladino tournament this past week as Hillsborough County celebrated and enjoyed a spring break, and a lot of Hillsborough County enjoyed a spring break. As Schultz takes that for a strike, Isaiah Welch is doing a great job of throwing strikes and keeping the Raiders off balance. As he deals with Schultz, the 3-hitter, and he swings a big cut, swings through that one to get ahead 1-2 with 2 outs. Welch, the freshman, against the senior Colin Schultz, the big catcher for the Raiders of Plant City. Fouls that one off. Schultz is a senior, as we mentioned and talked about and spoke about. He's also the leader in the home run department for the Raiders. He has 4. 2 other Raiders have home runs. Vanderzee has 3 and Mobley has 2. As the 1-2 pitch is taken a little off the plate. Good pitch by Welch, but doesn't get the call. Evens the count, 2-2 with 2 outs. There's nobody on, but the Raiders have a lead in the 7th inning, 2-1. Right now, Schultz and Welch are locked up in a battle. Swings inside, gets on his hands, and lines out to the shortstop, and that does it for the Raiders. The Sumner Stingrays coming to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. One more half inning to go, 2-1.
Plant City, number 20, Preston Rogers. Yeah, turn back. Now stepping in the bottom of the 7th inning for your home team, the Stingrays, catcher, junior, number 13. Put your hands together for Isaac Martinez.
All right, we're live, and if you're streaming in live Tampa, this is a great game to be watching. It's 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning, and there's a strike from the new pitcher as we introduce him, the junior. Preston Rogers, number 20. Preston Rogers is a junior. He was playing center field earlier in the game, and now he's the closer in this bottom of the 7th inning as he fires inside to the catcher to even the count, 1-1. Preston Rogers has an ERA of 2.05. He's 2-0 on the year in his 5 appearances. He has the only save for the Raiders this season, as they're 8-2 the Raiders are, and he's got the only save for the Raiders. Right now it's the bottom of the 7th inning. Stingrays down 2-1, and Isaac Martinez, the catcher for the Stingrays, lifts that one foul and out of play. 2-2 as he leads off in the bottom of the 7th inning. If they can tie it, they can win it here at home. The Stingrays are the home team. Swing and a miss. That does it for Martinez and the Stingrays. First down.
Now batting for your Stingrays. Put your hands together for the designated hitter, senior, number 2, Jason Rivera.
In steps Rivera. For the Stingrays, Rivera is stepping in with nobody on and 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. This is it. The Stingrays have to put together something against the closer for the the Raiders of Plant City. I don't know why I called them the Pirates, sorry. They are the Raiders of Plant City, and they are 8-2. Looking to get their 9th victory here. It's been a hard-fought game. It's been a tough game for both teams. The pitching has definitely dominated this game. The starter for the Raiders, Mobley, has done a great job and did a great job pitching 6 full innings as Rivera fouls that one back to get into a 1-2 hole. Rogers, the closer, has logged 13 2/3 of an innings, and he's got 18 strikeouts on the year, 2 walks, and he's only given up 4 runs in his 13 2/3 of innings, but he's also given up 14 hits. He's given up 14 hits to the opposition, and right now he can't lose Rivera as he's 2-2, and he strikes him out looking. Rivera goes down looking. With 2 outs, in steps a pinch hitter, Landon Wilder.
Now batting for your Stingrays. Put your hands together for pinch hitter, number 15, Landon Wilder.
So in steps the pinch hitter for the Stingrays with 2 outs. This is it. There's 2 outs to the pinch hitter, Wilder. First pitch to him is taken for a ball. So the pinch hitter, Wilder, is up for the Stingrays. He's a sophomore for the Stingrays. He entered the game as a pinch runner, and now he's batting in the bottom of the 7th inning, so tons of pressure on the sophomore right now. But he's done a great job for the Stingrays JV program, and he's the leading hitter for the Stingrays for the JV team. But right now he's a sophomore getting a varsity at bat, and let's see how he handles himself in the 7th inning in a 2-1 ball game. He's down on the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Rogers. Swing and a miss, and that does it. That's the final score. The ball game is over. The Raiders improve to 9-2, and the Sumner Stingrays fall to 3-5 on the year. It was a great game, a great effort on both sides. The pitching definitely dominated. A great win for the Raiders of Plant City, but definitely a great effort by the Sumner Stingrays. In their second-year program, the Stingrays only have been around for 2 years. This is their second year, so a lot of good things coming out of the program from head coach Kennedy Duran and the Stingrays. And the final score, we're done here. Stream Live Tampa in Hillsborough County on this Thursday night. 2-1 win for the Plant City Raiders.